Hello, good morning, Devangi.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, is it audible? I think all the students they are joining.
Yes, I think we can join by 11:05, or we can give 5 minutes to the students
Sure.
join, and then we can start.
Yeah. Yes, Rushikesh.
Madhukar sir, I have a question for you.
Yeah, please.
I filled out my form for the Enlist login credentials, but I haven't received any credentials.
Yeah. Our team is working for you people to create the enlist membership.
Okay.
Because there are near about for LLB student 168 students are there.
Okay.
And I think some of the students they might have received because parallelly uh, two members they are working. I think just now before 5 minutes I have taken the overview regarding this membership. I can say that near about 50 to 60% student I think they have received the enlist members. I think within 1 or 2 days the creation of the membership part will be over and then you will receive. Yeah.
I got my MyLoft credentials. There's no
Okay.
issue with that. Just the Enlist credentials are remaining. That's why.
Yeah, sure. No worry. You will receive it because parallelly at the back end, what we have to do is, I think at the initial level we have circulated the Google form to taking the information from you people, right?
Yes, sir.
So without information, we are.
February 24th को मिला था हमें.
I think Vanshika Tripathi is saying that I received my enlist credential. So I think some of, they have started creation of the membership because
No issue.
You will receive it. No worry, Rushikesh.
Okay.
Yeah.
So should we wait for 2 to 3 minutes more, or are we expecting more students?
Near about 72 students, I think they have joined. Student, what you feel? 1 or 2 minutes we can wait for other student to join.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Devangi, what we will do is 1 or 2 minutes we can wait. Yeah.
We'll start by 11:03 then.
11:03. Yeah.
Okay. I think once the recording starts, Aditya, everyone is expected to type their names and roll numbers in the chat box. Good morning, everyone. I think it's 11:03, so we can start. Thank you for joining. I am Devangi. I'm the SCC EBC ambassador for the college. And the purpose of today's session is to give sort of an introductory overview as to how you can use and navigate through SCC. This is just your first year in the law school, but I'm sure all of you would realize that SCC is one of the most leading databases in the country right now, and any sort of legal research, whether for your internships, your moot courts, or your academic understanding and for your scholarship and publications, would require you to have a very good grasp with SCC. And so therefore we have organized today's session. Apart from, I would also like to because I'd also like to take this opportunity to give a brief overview of what legal research is, and we'll start with that. And then, yes, Prakash, do you have a question? Um, Prakash, if you have a question, you may unmute yourself or put it on the chat box. Otherwise, I will proceed. Yes. So as I was saying, so we'll start with what a very brief understanding or what legal research is. I'm sure most of you must be aware of what it is and what are the. But just for the benefit of everyone here, I've made a presentation. Just allow me to present it. Yes. So essentially, legal research is the process of identifying and retrieving information necessary to support legal decision making. We need to understand that law is essentially a research oriented field, no matter what field you choose, whether it's academia, corporate, or litigation, you will be doing legal research. And what it means um, is to collect information, is to retrieve information, is to analyze information that will support your legal decision making, or that will support your legal argument, or it would most of the legal research involves case law research, because India is the Indian jurisprudence relies heavily on judgments, and therefore, in India, most of the legal research involves case law research, that is assembling authorities on your question of law. It could be for the for the purposes of either making your argument in the court, in our case in moot courts, or writing and or arguing for a particular point of law. Legal research is also essential for justifying your position in terms of policy making, law making. You cannot do legislative drafting or policy making without understanding the law. And to understand the law, you need to do research, because law is not stagnant; it's dynamic. So, which is why any activity in the legal sphere would require research. And how, I mean, there are different methods of doing legal research. Depends on what field are you trying to do, or in what area are you going to apply your legal research. So it could be doctrinal, that is very academic research going through what the law is. um, it would involve originalist, how the law has evolved, what are the case law authorities on it, and what people have said. Interdisciplinary, that is, which is very important in terms of policy making and understanding what the law is to understand the various social, economic, political aspects of the law, and of the point of law. And then you research. So for example, any research, if you are researching on marital law, and whether you're arguing for or against the argument that the marital law exemption should stay or not stay, you will have to do a socioeconomic research of the position of women, of the context in which the law was adopted, etc. Then comparative research is, it's a very Indian law derives a lot from other jurisdictions, and has other jurisdictions, especially the UK, and our Commonwealth jurisdictions have a major authority. So if there's a gap in the law, or if you are arguing for something that exists in other jurisdiction, you will be undertaking a comparative analysis. And then there's empirical, which is that you analyze data. So if you have to argue that the Domestic Violence Act is actually a misuse, or there is not a lot of misuse, whatever stand you want to take, whatever is your research proposition, you will probably have to do an empirical research of the actual data on ground to make your legal argument. So with this basic understanding of what legal research is, let us focus our attention on SCC and how SCC can how one can use SCC for research purposes. In like for as students, I have observed that legal research, or I mean, I have used SCC, or I found students using SCC mainly for moot court research for their academic understanding of various topics, and then for writing blogs or articles or research papers. So in this session, that would be the focus that, of how you can use SCC for that. To give just 1 second, I will share my screen.
Devangi, sorry,
Yes.
I am just interrupting you.
Yes, sir.
I think there is a communication gap, something happened, because at the same time there is a family law lecture, something is going on for LLB students.
Oh.
Yeah, and yesterday there was a communication with James sir and then Suvarna ma'am. They said that you may go with the 11 to 12.
1 second.
But now I think family law lecture is there, and I think some students have joined there. So whether students, please, can you please attend this particular class later on, or Devangi, you just tell me which is the convenient time for you, because the attendance is here also very important, and there should not be any overlapping, no? Because parallelly to later, sir. Okay, Pranav. So which time you can able to join the lecture? I mean, Devangi.
Sir, actually, we have talked to ma'am of family lecture. So she said that you have to attend the lecture right now.
So that is why, because there was a communication gap, something. So that happened. So we can postpone this session, Devangi.
Yeah, sure, sir. I think some people are saying 5 also.
Post 12.
12, when someone said post 5. There are some students saying post 5.
Post 5. Post 5 at the evening.
No, they said post 5 minutes, after 5 minutes.
They saying
After
5 p.m.
minutes.
5 p.m. is not
5 p.m. 5 p.m. they are writing, no?
Can we do it tomorrow after 12 if evening is a problem?
Students, what is your lecture time?
So it is till 12.
Till 12. After 12 you are free?
Yes, sir. Today.
Yes, sir.
Tomorrow 12.
Tomorrow also.
So 12 to 1 tomorrow.
12 to 1 tomorrow. Tomorrow 12 to 1. Okay. Rather, what we will do is today after 12.
Yes, sir.
Sure, sir.
Yes, sir.
Devangi, shall we
Yes.
postpone after 12? The student will join immediately to the family law lecture. After completing that, we will join once again here.
Yeah, I think 12:15 we can have this lecture. We can continue with this session after at 12:15. If that's all right.
12:15. Okay. Done.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir. Bye.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Same link.
Thank you.
12:15 today.
Yeah.
Yes,
12:15.
12:15 today.
Same link, right?
Same.
Yeah. Same link. Same
Okay.
link.
Thank you.
Okay.